Everything's loading properly, hopefully. So now we just sit here for eternity and wait for people. Why? People, people. Hello, 104th Airborne Kid. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Once people get in here, we're going to make some sauerkraut right here and some sausages. Sound cool? Great. Sauerkraut and some hot dog wieners or sausage wieners. And that'll be my lunch for today. So once people start joining, I'm going to finish this coffee first now. It's very strong too. That is so cool because I'm going to do the exact same too as well. I am also currently in a trench and I'm also going to sleep in it tonight. So I'm also going to do that. Because this is going to be camping part 6. I got my camera. So I hope the connection is good. Of course, I am out in the middle of the forest with 3-4 bars. So hopefully y'all can hear me once people start joining. Man, I made this really strong. But yeah, we're going to make some sauerkraut and some sausages in the same mess kit over here. And that'll be lunch. And then dinner, I'm going to do corned beef. Corned beef. Here's my weapon of choice. My M1A1 Cobra. Oh no, I got mud on my stock. Look at there. Ain't she a beaut? It's not loaded. See? Just in case if YouTube is spying on me. See? No magazine loaded. And the chamber. Is it a Thompson? No, it's an M1A1 carbine. See? I wish I had a Thompson. That would be so cool. But also back to what I was saying, YouTube, it is unloaded. So that really pierced my ear. This bolt, when you slam it back, it's really loud. But anyway, yeah, we got an M1A1 paratrooper version of the carbine. I thought that would be appropriate since today I am doing paratrooper. Here's my jacket. It's underneath all my stuff. 101st Airborne impression for a Normandy campaign, of course, because this is D-Day right now, a couple days after D-Day. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I wish I had a carbine. I have a carbine. I wish I had a Thompson. That'd be so cool. But at my local gun range, you can rent one for like 50 something dollars. An M1A1 Thompson. And I plan on doing that and making a little range reel with it. Right back. There we go. So yeah, we got 2 people end the live. So I'm gonna finish this coffee real quick. Oh yeah, here's the carbine round. This is Full Metal Jacket, and here's the casing. I put a bunch of casings all over the place. Here's a casing, and here's the rounds. And you just put it in here, obviously, and you have fun. I've already shot like 100 rounds through the carbine already, because it's a fun gun to shoot. There we go. We're ready to go. We're ready to take out some krauts with our carbine. Oh, that's very strong. I'm going to throw the rest of this out so we can get to making our coffee. Not coffee, our sauerkraut. How am I going to do this? Don't need a spoon. We need this and this and this. Our espet. And then and this with dirt in it. There's dirt right there. There we go. Our mess kit. This is an original mess kit too. We're just gonna put it on here the best we can. I'm gonna move my little trench candle out of the way. Up here maybe. Actually, right. We're gonna make some food now. Because I'm really hungry and I haven't had lunch today. Because I've been here waiting. Chip there. Can you please work with me? Yay, there we go. We got something working now. And now we're gonna open our in here. I also got a D-Day clicker. I've had this for like almost 10 years now. A little cricket clicker here. We're going to very slowly open this jar, this can of sauerkraut. Sauerkraut time. Sauerkraut time. Sauerkraut time. I haven't had sauerkraut and wieners, sausages, in a very long time. So this is going to be a nice little throwback. Whatever that means. Oh no. Taking long. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. Come on. There you go. Oh, I can smell it. Ugh. Doesn't smell so good, but it's going to taste really good in a minute. Who here likes sauerkraut in the chat? Who likes sauerkraut? Anybody? Just me? I like sauerkraut. It's pretty good. Especially when you put sausages in it. Or hot dog wiener, whatever you want to call the cylinder meat. I think that's good. Sauerkraut is good, absolutely, sir. Look at that. Ain't that yummy? I can just eat that with a spoon. All right, here we go. We're going to put it in the mess kit. Yes. Look at that. Mmm. Yummy. It is actually yummy. Yeah. I should just eat it like it is, right? We're going to heat it up. We need hot food. If you're wondering why there's a tent over my head, it's rainy. So, it's going to be a rainy video, actually. Now that I think about it. Get up, voice crack. Thing. All right, next for the other thing. I'm not going to open it historically correct. I'm just going to use this. And we're just going to throw those in there. And then we can use this as a trench candle, maybe. So we'll just put it in there. There. This. Work with me. This good? Does this look good? I think so. All right. Light up some Espit. And we'll be cooking. We're going to be cooking here with this Espit. Boop. I think I need to angle my Espit burner. It's my captured Espit burner. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. I broke it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Technical difficulties. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, like. There we go. We're lit. Everybody say we lit in the chat. We are lit. We are lit. There we go. Now we're cooking. We got 4 people. Let's go. Who is speaking? There we go. We got some sauerkraut and some wieners cooking up here. Our little lovely trench mill. Cut these out. Not the best cook in the world, but hey. Gotta eat something. Gotta eat something. It's also hard to do when you're hungry. Yeah. Just gonna let that chill. Or be hot. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Alright, now I can sit and speak and keep an eye on my food. Where's my matchbox? There we go. Everybody's doing good. What the heck is that sticker? That's great. I hope everybody is enjoying me sitting here in a trench in World War II uniform cooking sauerkraut and wieners. It's really cool. I'm going to take a shot in the wieners. In the what? In the weenies, yes. Ooh. I'm going to take a little shot in. Maybe do a little pan. My helmet. There we go. Cinematography. Cooking some. Whoa, that fogged up. Whoop. Some sauerkraut and wieners cooking here. And we are live. Look at there. See? We are live. We're live. And we're here. And we're about to eat some food. Some hot rum in the belly. Also, my battery's about to die. Get ready. Get ready. This candle will last for a long time. Is your M1 real? Yes, it is. Here's some bullets. Right here. Whoa, let's not let the bullets fly into the fire. Yes, it is real. I'm just trying to stay safe for YouTube purposes. But yeah, it is real. It is 100% real. I've shot 100 rounds out of it by now. Almost 150 rounds, I would say. Because that thing is fun to shoot. It's beautiful. It is. It's a beautiful weapon. I was like in a gun shop just browsing, just looking at different weapons from history and current day. And that caught my eye. And I was like, I've got to have that. And you know what? I got it. And here it is in all of its glory in a trench, ready to take out some krauts. It's the folding stock version, too. Also, with this trench, you'll see in the video when it comes out on June 6th, so stay tuned for the video. I got like a little line so I can point my weapon, my gun, through there. Take out any rodents. We're technically fighting rodents, because I saw some snake here. I saw some snakes over here when I was renovating the trench. Because it fell down, the wall fell down, and everything just it was a big mess. This whole trench was a big mess. I saw a snake over there, and I was like, that's the real enemy. Okay, so that's that's a difficult question. I do have an M1 Garand, but it's an airsoft. But I am looking at one that I saw at the same gun shop. I just got to work up enough money to afford it because right now it's $3,000, and that's not in my budget for an M1 Garand. So hopefully I can either find a cheaper one or drum up a loan to get the one at the same gun shop that I got this one. And it's beautiful too. It's got the dark wood, you know. And I do like that look on an M1 Garand. I like the dark wood and a little bit of like roughness to it. I like that. So hopefully next year I'll have a real M1 Garand sitting right here, and I'll be shooting it blanks, shooting blanks. I don't have any blanks to shoot this. If I had blanks, I would shoot it. But if I get enough people in the in Australia, you're in Australia, is there like strict gun laws to owning weapons in Australia? I assume. Let me stir the pot here. I don't mean literally stir the pot. I just meant like stir our food. But yeah. I'm looking at getting an M1 Garand for videos and other fun stuff. So, it's cooking. Cooking, cooking, cooking. But yeah, I'm thinking after we eat our food, we're gonna go on a little patrol. Does that sound cool with everybody? Patrol? Everybody say patrol. Patrol, patrol. We are going on a patrol. Is that a dog? Who's yelling? Yeah, patrol. Patrol. We're gonna go hunt some snakes. Maybe. We'll see. I did see it. It's like a rat snake. It's black and white. It's just a little bitty thing. Nothing harmless, but saw it in my yard over here in the grass. I almost stepped on him too, like this, and he looked up at me like, "Wee, wee, wee." So, yep, just waiting for this to. Oh no! Oh no! No! Don't fall! Don't fall! Pick up. I'm gonna use the whole SPIC block. That way, it'll be good. I have 2 grenades with me. I have a German stick grenade and a grenade. It's a fake grenade. I got it at D-Day, Ohio last year. Hold a pin and you just let it go and you just whoop, put it right there. That way, when it's right there next to this nice little burlap bag, I can throw it out. That way, the enemies will get hit by a grenade. They won't even see it coming. I'm a one-man army with sauerkraut and weenie and an M1 carbine. What's your favorite World War II film or show? Okay, so favorite World War II film is Saving Private Ryan. I know that's redundant. It's kind of like, ooh, big surprise. Um, but I grew up watching that movie, and I'm a big fan of Steven Spielberg's films, and he did a really good job representing uh, Saving Private Ryan or D-Day in that film. Of course, he is a World War II buff. He's just like us. He loves World War II history too, so he knew what he was doing with Saving Private Ryan, if you catch my drift. His father was also in World War II, a Jewish soldier in World War II. Forgot what he did. It wasn't Frontlines, I don't think. I don't remember. I even read a book about it. Can you imagine that? I read? Capturing History read? Cool. But first, my favorite show, I really like The Pacific, but my favorite is Band of Brothers. And I did like Masters of the Air, but I'm not a big air aviation guy because that's not my field. That's not my line of study in history, in World War II history. I would say Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers is my favorite because that show and the film, I think, show it perfectly what life was like for the soldiers. Plus, Band of Brothers is a true story, and the stuff that happened in the show actually did happen. I think this is safe to eat, don't y'all? So yeah, I think it's my favorite show. What about you? Do you all have a favorite World War II film or show? Saving Private Ryan and Band of Brothers. Well, yeah, that's a good choice. Anybody else? Anybody? I'm gonna leave it back on there just for 30 seconds, like a microwave when I'm heating up Hot Pockets or pizza roll. Yeah. Also, I need y'all's opinion. Did I do good on my camouflage on my helmet? I feel like I did a little bit too much, but what do y'all think? Did I do okay? Just be honest. I'm not really great at camouflaging helmets. So, what do y'all think? Did I do okay? Or does it look sloppy? Does my camouflage look sloppy? I don't think it does. Well, maybe. We'll see what you all think. Yeah. All right, let's try some sauerkraut. Wieners, I haven't had these in forever. Ooh, nice and hot. I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back to the best live stream ever. Excuse me. Sorry, that was weird. Welcome back to the best live stream ever. Oh, okay. Thank you. This is a real burlap too. Um, I think it could use a little bit less green. Let me take another one. I think it could use a little bit less green, in my opinion. I think it could use more brown. I got some in my pocket if I needed to change them in the screw mount. Maybe we'll see. Um, I do have a gas Broussard, but I took it off. I don't know why I mentioned it. Ooh, this is hot. Really hot. Jeez. I'm burning holes in my reinforced paratrooper pants that I got off of at the front. And I got this jacket from some Chinese thing off of eBay. But they did really good on this jacket for a Chinese sweatshop, you know. That was incredible. I have. I love that game. Of course, it's kind of hard to find people. I really like using the BAR and Hell Let Loose. I really like sitting up on like a burlap bag or laying down on a road and letting the Germans come to me and I just mow them down, you know. And the Thompson, I like to run. I have cod brain and I really like to run around. But yeah, I've played Hell Let Loose. It's pretty fun. Um, I may do a Hell Let Loose video in the future. Future, not featured. Here we go. This is really good. Could use more sausages though. The Gewehr. I like that one too. When I'm playing the Germans, I think I use. What do I use? I like using the STG 44. Of course, I'm a big fan on automatic weapons. That's just me. I like automatic weapons. And I like to have ammo. I like the STG and the MP40 when I'm playing the German. But I did enjoy the Gewehr. That was pretty good. Pretty fun too. Got some sauerkraut here. I think it could use some salt. Woo! It's hot. Mm. Mm. These are make it. Mm. 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 Yeah, I do have potatoes, but I'm saving that for the this dinner portion of the video or the supper portion of the video. And I'm gonna do bacon bits, corned beef, and potatoes mixed into this. Yeah, and that'll be at night with the rain. So this is really good to have on the front lines when it's raining and you're in a trench. So my position right here, if this was 1944 and we were in Normandy, France, about to hit Carentan or somewhere, I would just be the lookout, you know. And if I had to choose a meal when there's nothing going on, I think I would go with sauerkraut and wieners. I think I'm going to break out the crackers next. Let's break out some crackers. Ration box. Dang it, I opened the wrong side. Cracker time, cracker time. If I can open this box. We need a little cracker action here. That's something very rare. Got some dehydrated food here that we may have in the future. In the future. Some Waldorf paper here. I'm not going to use this. I'm just going to use it as a display in the back of my video. So when I put it up here. Oh, spam cans. Gotta love spam. So got these crackers. I haven't opened them in forever, and we're gonna try if they're any good. I got this box last year for the last video. That was in 2025. And I'm really struggling here to open this son gun. Alright, we're figuring it out. Or should I say biscuits? Alright, we got some crackers here. They haven't been opened since I bought them. Will it be good? Put your predictions in the comment. Will this be good? After a year of sitting in that box. Here we go. Mm. Hey, it's not bad. I think the saran wrap helped. It's not great, but it works. It's not the Elven bread from Lord of the Rings, but it works. Yeah. You know what I forgot to do? Um, you know what? I'm not certain on that. Somebody could fact check me. I was thinking of like meals of what they probably ate, and what my theory is if I was wandering around in Normandy, France, and I saw a dead trout, and I saw their kitchen, their makeshift kitchen in their trench or foxhole or whatever tent, and my theory is I happened across some sauerkraut that they brought from Germany somewhere to have as a meal. So that's my thing. I don't know if they actually did them, but I like to think my soldier, my guy, who I'm impersonating, sold this and said, you know what, some sauerkraut would be good tonight or today. So I don't know if they actually did have sauerkraut, but hey. I think that's what happened with the sausages because the Germans would carry something probably like that, and then we would probably steal that because we lived off of crackers and dehydrated food in these rations and chocolate. So I think it's safe to say that they probably indulge in some of this stuff. I need a drink. I've snopped. I wish I had that right now. Before anybody says don't drink out of that canteen, let me tell you how I clean original canteens. It's very interesting. And I looked it up too. I looked up on Google, how do I clean original World War II canteens? And it said many different things. And one of the ways I picked is denture tablets. denture tablets. You just put one or two in there, or how many you want, and you fill it up with water, and then you let it sit overnight, and you rinse it out with soap. This soap like Dawn, I recommend Dawn, and you just shake it. And oh wait, I forgot a step. It also said rice, rice. So you pour some rice in there, and you fill it up about a quarter of a way, maybe like this much of water. And then what you do is you shake the canteen for about 10 to 15 minutes. And what the rice is supposed to do is to knock the any rust or dirt that was left in there for 80 some years. So that's what it said to do. And then I did the denture tablets. I think I put 3 or 5 denture tablets in there. Then I rinsed it. And then I put some Dawn liquid soap in there, let it sit. And then I washed it out. And now it's spick and span. So that's how you clean original canteens if you didn't know. Because I am aware that they probably carry some kind of disease or something that wouldn't be safe to ingest in you. And that's why I always clean these things out. That way, when I'm drinking it in videos, I'm not, drinking anything I shouldn't be drinking. So, if you have an original canteen from World War II, that's what I recommend doing, is rice and denture tablets and Dawn liquid soap. That's how you do it. It works, and it smells like Dawn liquid soap right now. So. Mmm, yummy. Who said they were in the trench? Is that person still here if they were in the trench? What does it take like? Does it oh, taste like soap? Hold on. No, it just you can smell it. It's the stench of the soap is still there because I'll rinse it religiously. Because when you pour it out into a sink, the soap suds will come out with it. And what you got to do is just fill it up to the top when you pour it out and make sure you get all the soap suds, or else your water is not going to taste so good. And it also helps get the metallic old taste out of there and smell. What's burning behind me? Oh, it's a little trick that I've learned from History Secrets. It is a trench candle. See that? Trench candle. I put a little tea light candle in there. One of those citronella ones. That way it'll keep the bugs and critters out of the trench. So it's a little trench candle. I put it in an old ration can from one of my videos. And now I got a little trench candle burning next to it. That's what's burning behind me. Oh yeah, it looks weird. Looks like I have some kind of aura going on. So yeah, that's what's burning behind me. A little trench candle. I actually got several candles in there, and I'm thinking I may make this into a trench candle. There's multiple ways you can make a trench candle. One, you just get one of those tea light candles and you just put it in the can. Two, you wash out your can like this. You pour dirt in there, and then you stick a candle in there, and then you light it. That way it'll stay sturdy if you're putting it somewhere. That way it doesn't fall over and burn something. Or you just okay, yeah, sure. Okay. The only reason why I moved is so I wouldn't burn anything when cooking or accidentally knock it over. There we go. Trench candle. It is nice. I like this nice little glow. So yeah, thank you to History Secrets for giving me these ideas. Because I was watching a video of him where he was kind of doing the same thing like this, and he made like a trench candle, and he had them all over. Anybody knows? Anybody know who I'm talking about? History Secrets. But yeah, that's where I got the idea from. Oh, there we go. Trench candle right here. But yeah, I want to see if we do this. Will this taste good? Sauerkraut cracker. Mm. Mm. Not that bad. I love his videos. I've been watching him for about 10 years now. I'm gonna load up my magazine of 5 bullets for patrol. Don't worry, I won't load them into the chamber. Wink, wink. I want to show you all me loading up some bullets into my magazine. There we go. 5 bullets in a magazine. But I'm not going to insert it because I do not want to get canceled by YouTube. So I'm just going to lay it right there. Right there. I am going to have to buy more magazines. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. It is cool. I am going to have to buy some more magazines. Because magazines that I do have in my carbine pouch are the old ones that I had for my airsoft one. But now I got this one. So now I can just buy more. I plan on buying 6 of them and putting them in the M1 Rigger pouches that I have. That's a lot of sauerkraut. And I ate all the sausages. Never fear. Yep, the forest. Yeah, we've owned this for like 20 years. Fam. My family. We've owned this for like 20 years by now. Almost. I also have 2 foxholes in a trench. So I got a trench, a foxhole beyond this canvas, and another foxhole over yonder. But I made like when I was like 10, maybe, or 14. Yeah. I made my first foxhole was at 14 years old. That didn't go really good because I didn't know what I was doing. It's a complete square. Yes, I do. I have dug this myself. I've dug my first foxhole by myself and the accurate foxhole by myself for Battle of the Bulge videos. I do everything myself. Done this. I got the burlap bags. I got 10 burlap bags here set up. It wasn't expensive. The burlap bags weren't expensive. Got them at Tractor Supply. They were only $32 for 10. And next year, next year I do plan on extending the trench beyond this point. Plan on making an MG position to the trench and then making a bigger version of this. And then I'm going to get hopefully a machine gun, a World War II machine gun. That way I have an MG. Working great. Thank you. I spent several weeks on this for this video. I got a lot of old wood, a lot of old fence panels too that I'm using as this wall right here. And then all you do is just put your posts here, and you put your a board down, and then you put back dirt so that way it holds it up and it makes it look straight. I'm gonna put the shelf on, and here we are. Then I got my burlap bags, and I set them up. That took forever to do. It took about 4 hours to fill all of these 10 burlap bags. And yeah, I looked at a diagram of a trench and how it's built. And because the one mistake I was doing before, I was not making a little ditch at the bottom of like, the floor of the trench so rainwater could go in. And I was just laying down boards and saying, I got duck boards. But, so what I did this time is that I put a ditch. So underneath these boards here, there's a little ditch with 3 holes. So when the rain, if water got in, it would go into the ditch underneath the duck boards. And if you look up a diagram of how they're made, that's how it shows it. You got your ditch where the water collects, your duck boards, your fire step, and then you got your walls, and then you got the parapet. I do use I don't have a World War II folding shovel, not yet. I am going to get one soon. It's a matter of finding one that's in good condition and not rusted. But I use I think a short M1910 shovel that the infantry used on D-Day. I don't have it with me, but I did use it to dig this out and the foxhole over there. But I did use other shovels, because it would take forever to use one of those tiny entrenching tools, even though they used them back then. But I don't have that skill, and I don't have the patience for that, so I just used a little bit of everything. I used a hoe to get the loose dirt out and to move it, and I used a bigger shovel to get like the walls put together, and the big dirt cleanse the loose dirt out, and for width and depth, I used a bigger shovel, and then the entrenching shovel I used for knocking down the wall and digging this little ditch here for the water or the drainage thing. That's how this was created. I know, a lot of words to take in. That's how I do things. It's easier. I think next time I'm gonna buy a pickaxe, but I'm not gonna buy like a modern day pickaxe. I think I'm gonna get like one of those World War II pickaxes so I can get the width and depth and length down further or more accurately and speed wise. Because it wears you out when you dig for 3 hours without any water while you're getting rained on. Mm. Mm. Okay. I think I'm gonna get ready for patrol now. I'm gonna move my stuff. I'm gonna get ready for patrol. I don't want to get dirty. I do have my patrol routes. But before I do, I'm going to show you something that I got that I have not shown you all ever. Really cool. I haven't shared this. You 5 people are the first ones to see it. It's this piece of paper. Just a piece of paper. That's it. Actually, not just any ordinary piece of paper. It's the map of D-Day. Or one of the maps of D-Day. A map of D-Day. Isn't that cool? I got it for Christmas. Here's the Normandy, and here's the English Channel. So, got me a map here. That way, I can look at the causeways and all of that. This is the second edition. This is Saint-Péray du Mont. I got it off of Stand in the Door, so shout out to them. So I got this from Stand in the Door for Christmas. It's Saint-Péray du Mont. Right there, second edition, April of 1944. I wish I had the other editions, like the map of Pierreton, Cherbourg. I wish I had that map. So I'm glad I got this map. It's a really cool edition. If I had another little table, I'd like lay this out and write the causeways and stuff on there. I also got a little Bible in here. Bible. Keep the religion up. And I got a Zippo lighter that actually broke, so I can't even use it. Yes, I have. I've seen hell and back. Yep. I wish this thing would work, but the flint, I think, is broken. 30 carbine. Right here. Oh no, 2 came out. I don't need 2. Yeah, 30 carbine. Or 30 cal. And I love these little hounds. The recoil is not that bad on the carbine. I know it's pronounced carbine, but my accent likes to say carbine. Get my carbine out of the closet. I ain't gonna shoot this crazy person with pink hair in my brain yard. It stopped raining. One time I wanted to stop raining. I wanted to do my patrol in the rain. Oh yeah, got some cool items here. What else did I forget to show y'all? I got something cool in here. I think y'all have seen this plenty of times. I got some parachute material. I'm gonna wear it now. I was burning up when I was bringing things to the trench. Yeah, tomato. A lot of yapping right now. Got my cricket clicker here. That I've had since like the age of like 11 or 12. Isn't that cool? You don't see those anymore. I'll take that back. There we go. Got my paratrooper scarf on. Now I'm looking snazzy. Here we go. I got a soldier's handbook here. I usually read these. Vickers from Band of Brothers. Yeah. I usually use this handbook to read in my videos, which I'm going to do later after the live stream. Or after the patrol, I may read some of this. I got this from D-Day, Ohio. Those people were not nice at the tent. Like, is this for sale? And they're like, yeah. whatever, dude. I was like, can I have it? And they're like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, okay, it's great. It's great. Can I have it? It was only $15, I think. So not bad. Not great. Not bad. Not bad. Come on. Come on. Get back. Let's go. There you go. There's my soldier's handbook. I also got my carbine oiler right here. Screw this off. Come on. And yeah, just oil it up. Like P. Diddy. That was a bad joke. I should have said live. Alright. Well, I need to get ready for the patrol. I'm going to take y'all with me. Which is going to be very difficult to do. If my map can get in there. I struggle putting this map back. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Oh, I don't want to leave it. I'm just going to put it in the music bag. Put it in the music bag. Here. Put the Bible in there too. So we don't need everything that's going with this. I'm also going to put camera in there. I love this music bag. I also got this from D-Day, Ohio. Do you have a knife? I'm glad you asked. I do. Got my boot knife. It's raining again. Let's go. See, got my little fighting knife strapped to my leg like a real paratrooper would. See, here, I'll show you. Oh, sorry, I'm rocking the board. See, ready to go. I also got the cot strap from stand in the door. Button up my jacket. Oh, it's not K-bar. It's just a replica stainless steel China knife. But they did a good job making these things look real. Like nothing. It looks original from a far distance. Then when you get up to it, you're like, oh man, this is a replica. I wish I had an original. I'm still on the lookout for an original knife so I can replace. Yeah, it does. They did a good job. Them children in China. I mean, just the Chinese factory people. Um, so yeah. I got this. I got the knife and scabbard from World War Supply. I do. I do really recommend going to World War Supply. They have great shipping. They make everything is American shipping. They're based in the States, um, but their trade is from America. I mean, China. Oh, and then here, I got a little journal right here. Little journal that I don't need, so I'm just going to lay it up here. And I got a German booklet that I've had for years. Gosh, may read some German later. We'll put that back in there. Just in case if we capture German, we can speak German to him. Fascist. And that's all I got. I also got some friction tape from Stand in the Door that helps hold my suspenders together. Here's my M42 jacket. Yes, I know there's no CC2 treatment on there. It wasn't going to come in on time. It's something fault. Nope. Nothing was going to come in on time. And here's my suspenders. And I have a letdown rope. Isn't that cool? I also got this from Stand in the Door. The felt pads are from Stand in the Door. This is an original World War Supply. So Got an original canteen cup and gun. So we'll need this. And we won't need this. And we won't need this. We're getting ready for patrol. And we'll need this. We'll need the helmet. We'll need the helmet. I don't know what you mean, sir. Let's put that up there. Ugh. Here's my gas Broussard right here. Somebody said you need to ruin your Broussard. It looks pretty ruined to me. Look at that. It actually come undone, and I had to fix it with staples. See? Can't even tell. And then I taped it in the back with friction tape, historically correct. So next person says that my Broussard's not ruined enough. They're wrong. It is, and you can quote me. I'm gonna break my finger on that. Okay, I think we got some stuff ready for patrol here. I'm not going to take any ammo because accident happens and you get on the Darwin Award. We're just going to pretend there's ammo in here. Alright, I'm going to clean up this area real quick. Get my patrol gear on. What did that say? How do you? I didn't even see what that saw. I'm sorry. I missed the chat. Such a bad live stream. I'm trying, y'all. Gotta get things together here. Actually, I like having this cup. You can just cup. That's not a cup. This can. I can just put things in there. Just throw the sauerkraut out. Later. Later, dudes. Oh, don't want to mess up my workbench. Come on, work with me. Miss Kit. Oh, you son of a- Here we go. All right. We're ready to go. Almost. We're going to take you off for a road trip real quick. I'm going to unplug my battery pack real quick. There we go. It's at 67%. I just did that. Can't believe I just did that. I'm now going to be canceled. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to get you out of here. Oh. Isn't this a beautiful land? 6-7. Here's the trench. I got some shell casings and stuff. I gotta go grab my gear. Don't go anywhere without me. Harness. Jacke, which is jacket in German. When we come back, we're gonna make some coffee and read some German. Sound cool? Cool. Yeah, my thing came undone. Very muddy where I'm standing. Is it rain? Glad I brought this wool shirt. It's gonna come in handy tonight when it gets 60 degrees because of the weather. Work with me, please. There we go. Day in the life of a World War II soldier getting ready for patrol right here. Don't even want to do it. I do. Right. Historically correct right here. Grab this belt. Cinch up your jacket. Whoop. Tried finding an original of one of these paratrooper M42 jackets. They're expensive, man. They're expensive, the originals. And most of the originals don't even have the, it's not even attacked, most of them. They're just, the belt's missing, some pockets are missing, and there's holes in the jacket. And I'm like, why is this $3,000? But I get it. But I understand. I understand. I understand. I understand. Got my helmet. Got my gun. Now we put on this. And we move out. How much are you? Put on without. Sorry. What do you think? I think I made this looser. There we go. We're ready for battle. Got my fancy. Who's ready? I'm ready. Nope, I only got this. Couldn't get it to fit right. I do have a 1911. Just not on me. There we go. Take you off the tripod. Here we go. Patrol time. Where's the crouch at? Well, I just ate one. I ate sauerkraut. Alright, we're gonna go into the forest this way. Gotta watch for snakes. And plant the nettles. There's that dog from last year. I'm going to this forest. Nothing going on now. Small little forest. Hope the connection is good. Because if not, I'm sorry. Snake infestation. I know these trees. Look at these trees. The crowds did this. 100%. These things are huge. Look at these. My hand compared to these trees. It's good cover. I'm gonna chill out right here. I don't smoke, but I could get those fake ones off of Amazon and put them in a historically correct smoke box. That would be pretty chill, wouldn't it? For non-smokers. Get out of here, stupid tree. We found a little thing right here. Yep, y'all just gonna have to be sideways for a bit. I'm loaded. Shoot. Yeah, you can find some on Amazon. They're not. They're really cheap too. Pretty quiet. I think I hear a half track. I'm sorry, you all have to be sideways. Can't see the wait. Call of Duty inspection. It's pretty quiet. Nobody can see me because I got the camouflage on. Heck yeah. They used to lie about their age a lot, but from Band of Brothers, the youngest was in Band of Brothers. Private Jackson was like 16, I think. 16, I think. 16, 17. I know my grandfather, when he entered, he lied about his age. He said he was 18 when he was 17. Hear the birds, the sunlight. Stupid pilot misdropped. Or missed our drop zone. He pissed me off. Can't believe he missed the drop zone. I have to do all this walking. Apparently, I can't even put a magazine in a gun. Old enough to sign up. So I don't have to lie about my age. Cleaning work for the M1A1 here. Think we're pretty good. What was that? Something over there. I think we're good. I think we can move out. Think so? I'm gonna sit hidden because I did hear reports of a German half track in the area. Those things are so annoying. They're very loud. There's a lot of there's a machine gun mounted on it. Hitler's buzzsaw. MG42s. Pretty quiet. Not hearing much. Except for birds. Maybe they're mechanical birds. Didn't think about that, did you? Alright, see you, Snake. Guten Nacht, as the Germans would say. Hmm. I'm ready to have that coffee now. And finish up the crackers. And that'll probably be it for the live stream. Make some coffee, some crackers. Not make crackers, obviously. Have crackers. What is that on my head? This is my favorite all-time uniform. Is the M42. My favorite uniform. Out of all the U.S. uniforms, this is my favorite. That a German? No. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. Think we should move. Of course, I'm invisible. They can't see me. I got camouflage helmet. But I'm talking really loud, so they can probably hear me. Let's move out. Oh, gotta get up too. Back to the drinks. I think we're pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. Nothing but my M1 carbine. And me. The dog should shut up. I'm gonna give away my position. Alright, we're back. Ooh, where we go? Back to the good old trench. Ugh. Oh. You're back on your pod. Drop pod. Take off this. Alright. Well, that was very adventurous. I think I'm going to skip the coffee and reading. I am worn out, and we're at 80 minutes. So that's about almost 3 hours, I think. So I'm thinking I'm going to end things here. Uh, Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Had fun making some sauerkraut and excuse me, wieners and going on patrol and chatting it up. So yeah, this will be the end of the live stream. I will see you guys on June 6th for camping part 6. Make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more awesome content like this in the future. So yeah, had lots of fun. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.